Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and we have a new welcome surprise in King Fighter All-Star, which is this new check-in login event, which is actually pretty damn cool, where we're going to be able to acquire these items, and we're also going to be able to choose between any 3PG that we want for an EX character. Now, this is pretty damn phenomenal, especially considering that Netmarble just gave us 3 free EX selectors, so you can pick whichever 3PG that you're going to be needing for your character. And in my case, it's definitely going to be Cosme. That's the one that I'm going to be picking, especially on my free-to-play account. On my main account, I really don't need any of these characters at all, or any of these 3PGs, but I mean, if you have Shazuru, you're using it as a support, this would be a really good one to have. Obviously, Cosme's would be really good, or any other character that you actually need. So this is pretty damn cool. I actually really like this. I'm really glad that they put a 3PG selector in here. That is pretty damn phenomenal. We also have the Leah gift here, and in here you're going to be able to play through, you know, the Leah's dice event in order to get these materials right here. And you're going to be, as you level this up, you're going to be able to acquire all these items right here. Now, these items are actually going to be used in the Leah craft event. You're actually going to be able to use these items for, you know, any of these one materials. Well, actually these materials right here, as you guys can see. And in here, this is where you're going to be able to acquire some nice little things like elite hammers, awakening capsules, and whenever you click on some of these other ones, right, you'll be able to click on get some AP. And then the first one, which is really the bread and butter here, is where you're actually going to be able to get some rubies and a UE Fighter Summon Ticket Volume 3x5. Now, we're going to talk about the characters that we're going to be getting in the next update, because Netmarble, I do believe, accidentally let us know what characters they're actually going to be. But before we get into that, I do want to take a look at this dice game. Now, in the dice game, guys, you're going to be able to play and acquire dice every single day. You're going to be able to get all of these. You're going to be able to get these items right here, which is going to get you the materials in order for that crafting event. And then, of course, you got some tickets in here, you got some moonstones, and then you have some rubies, which is nice. And you're going to be able to get all of those dice through the Leah mission board. And you'll actually be able to get them dailies too. So all you gotta do is play the Power Up Dungeon story, dispatch Soul Quest, and make a purchase at the Soul Dust Exchange shop. You'll be able to acquire all these dice every single day on top of the daily dice that you are going to get. So do make sure that you collect these, make sure that you do play in the Leah's mission board so you can get all of the dice, so that way you can get as far as you can in the Leah's dice game. Now, something that I want to show you guys is what's actually in the forums, which is this right here. Now, this here, we're going to be getting this tomorrow. This is actually going to show up on the 19th, whereas everything else showed up on the 18th. Now, what I want to show you guys is kind of like a accidental hint. Now, they didn't do it on the global version of the game, but whenever they show the dream match here, you'll see that we have a couple characters in here. You got Ash in here, you'll have Elizabeth, and then you have Duo Lawn. Well, the funny thing is, guys, is that on the Korean side of the game, they actually showed this right here. Now, I actually had to sharpen this up and enlarge it, and I know it isn't exactly clear, but if you take a look at the top of the picture, you'll notice that we have a UE Elizabeth, and we also have UE Shen Wu. And I do believe that Netmarble didn't mean to slip this by, but they did. So these are the two characters that we're actually going to be getting. Now, I know it's really difficult to see exactly. You can see the color, but you're not really sure exactly what actual typing they are. But I have a little bit different picture for you guys, where you can actually see that Elizabeth is a blue balance type. So we're going to be getting another blue balance, the same as Magaki, and we're going to be getting a new purple attack in Shen Wu. Now, this is pretty damn cool, really exciting. The God of War, Shen Wu, coming to the game, which is phenomenal. And the love doll, Elizabeth, I know that's not her nickname, but that's what I'm calling her because she is a waifu for a lot of us out there, and I'm really happy to see it. And she looks absolutely beautiful. Shen Wu looks freaking cool as hell. And if he's anything like he is in KOF 13, he's going to hit like an absolute truck. The guy could actually reflect projectiles with his fist, which was actually pretty damn cool in the original KOF 13 game. So hopefully they incorporate something like that. Hopefully they incorporate that hard hitting that he has. Hopefully Elizabeth has that finesse that she does in the KOF 13 game. And this is only fitting since we just had the Ash saga. These two characters are actually a part of it. And the fact that Shenwu is going to be a purple attack, so far the only purple we got was Mukai. And Mukai is an absolute tank, but his damage is a little bit lackluster, especially compared to the other UE characters, especially for the plug-in plan or for the Towers of Illusion. So I do believe for quite a few players out there that Shenwu is going to be quite the grab, especially considering that he is a purple, on top of just being quite the fan favorite for a lot of players out there. And then obviously Elizabeth is definitely a fan favorite for many of us. So I don't want to get into all the details about Shenwu in the Ash Saga story, but this is a character that fought along with Ash and then ended up actually fighting against Ash at the end of the story, which is actually pretty damn cool. And he was a big fan favorite for a lot of players out there because he was so unique and cool. He had a really good attitude and a badge of honor, if you will, when it came to his personality. But he always liked to fight against the toughest, the strongest opponents there was. The guy actually sought out and tried to fight Mukai on his own, and a lot of players just ended up gravitating for this player. So I do expect, especially for KOF fans, that they're going to be extremely excited that we are getting Shenwu. That's actually pretty damn awesome, and I'm personally really happy that we're actually getting Elizabeth, who is actually Ash's childhood friend. So guys, let me know how y'all feeling about Shenwu and Elizabeth. Are you excited for these characters? Are you going to skip these characters? Let me know what you guys think about the check-in, login events, and everything that we do have coming in the update. Now, I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. DJ+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody. Take care.